Hey, hello Spurs fans. Everything's on. Yeah, it's Paul the Hotspur Hippie here, the only psychedelic sock show on the internet. I hope you're all well out there. I've had a couple of days away from this, been working, but I'm having a day off today, so I'm having a nice relaxing time. Now, I'll get on to the chat in a minute. I ain't got anything for you, apart from, I was a little bit worried. I am a little bit worried. I'm hoping that Liverpool will announce a successor to Klopp soon, because I am worried about Ange. I hope we've tied him up, or I hope he really wants to stay. But man, oh man, that could be. There's rumours around. I've seen rumours around about. There was one guy that claims that he knows for certain that this is going to happen. And his credibility is, he says, look, I got this right as well, but then he also got a lot of things wrong. So fingers crossed. But anyway, I've got good news. I've been in contact with a guy called Paul Trevillion, who's an artist. He's 90 years old and he's a Spurs fanatic. And he used to do a comic strip called, amongst other things, one of the things he's done that you might know him from is a comic strip called You Are the Ref, which I've got one up here, which is brilliant. I don't know if you folks, oh no, it's done the wrong screen. I don't want the chat coming up. What? Hang on. What's going on here? There, this will do. Better. This style of thing where, a scenario happens, and it was with him, and it was with referee Keith Hackett, who I think was one of the best referees I've ever seen anyway. And it would have little scenarios and would posit the question, you are the ref, what do you do? And there'd be lots of weird things like, as the shot's fired, a swarm of bees attacks the goalkeeper. Does the goal count? But Paul is he's nearly 90 years old, and he told me you won't believe this, man. His first game that he saw was an FA Cup game against Everton in 1937. 1937. It's like me. I think I'm an old fart. I think my first game was 1985, 84 or 85. But 1937 for Paul Trevillion, which is quite amazing. So I really want to get a take on his history of the things he's seen at Spurs. And in that game, he saw Dixie Dean. One of these names that's mentioned, shrouded in the mysteries of time. Dixie Dean. This guy saw him play live. I can't wait to have him on. So he's going to be coming on later on in March after the Luton game. That's when we're sort of teeing it up. If it all falls through, it's because I'm rubbish. But he's a cool guy, is Paul Trevillion. He's like me from the future with a bit of talent. So he's also behind quite a few innovations in football. Was hired by Leeds United at one point to get things jazzing a bit for their team. And anyway, I won't bury the headline or whatever you call it. Shoot the messenger. Hang on, just had a message from someone here. What's this? Yeah, good. All right, sorry, just tease some stuff up there. So the art, I mean, amazing art style as well, man. He was so good, or is so good at creating like movement and action in his comic strips. So that's exciting, man. Paul Trevillion coming up in March. Now I'll have a quick look at what's happening in the Champions League, because there's stuff happening, isn't there? There's no English players. So Man City won yesterday. The cheating team. Man City beat Copenhagen 3-1. It's all predictable, doesn't it? It's all predictable. Who cares? Who cares? Anyway, let's have a look at the old have a look at the old Chatterati here, eh? Oh, I missed it now. I missed a couple of chats at the beginning because the chat thing weren't working. I saw that, but I fixed it immediately. But I've missed a couple of chats, so let me go to the other one. So first off, we have Mark N. Hello, my good man. Hello, Mark. Have you seen the trophy Kane will probably win if he's top goal scorer in Germany? Have a look. All right, man. Okay. Okay, let me see if I can find it. Bundesliga top scorer trophy. Better be good, Mark. Oh, no. What? No. Oh, no, man. Oh, okay. Okay. Well played. Well played. So, Harry Kane, excuse me, Harry Kane, if he becomes the Bundesliga top scorer, will win this trophy. The curse of Kane. The curse of Kane strikes again. Can you believe it? What the hell? I didn't know what to expect there, Mark, but I didn't expect that. That's for sure. Hang on. There you go. Harry Kane's trophy could be a bloody Arsenal badge. Brilliant. Brilliant. Oh, dear. See, this is why I do this stream. Top class chat. David Calvino. Hello, Paul. Long time no chat. How is the most psychedelic man on the internet? Yeah, I'm all right, man. I'm all right. I've been working really hard, but things are picking up. Things are picking up in the old Uber, so I can have a nice day off today, which is my first day off in quite a while. But I mean, after the end of February, I'm going to be sorted. So I'll be able to, now and then I miss days doing this. Sometimes I just don't feel like it. I'm just not up to it or whatever. I haven't got any ideas. But hopefully after the end of February, I'll be really on it because I won't have so much stress going on. Got some goals to achieve. Jamie Git, big up, Paul. What you got for us today? I've got nothing as usual, man. Nothing. I'm relying on you lot to string this out. As I say, the only thing I've got is a bit of concern over Ange. I want him locked in if he wants. Hopefully he's enjoying himself at Spurs so much that he don't want to go. And now I can do the chat thing. Here we go. Ian Barron. How's Darlington going, man? You got an update for Darlington? A very good hello, says Ian. Everyone watching, hope you're well, having a great day. G'day, Ian. Nice to see you, man. Del Calvino, Mark, it looks like it's been made at the Emirates. I mean, you couldn't get... That is exactly Arsenal, isn't it? That's not even vaguely Arsenal. Oh, dear. He'll bin it. He'll bin that, I would, yeah. Bogosian, hi Paul, finally made it to the live show. Well, you've made it to a few, man. I don't think anyone will be announced for the Liverpool job. It will disrupt their current club. That's an interesting thought. I don't know, man. I think they'll tee someone up. Which, let's posit the question. I know this is baseless speculation, but I thought I had was say if this does happen, who would be a good next Tottenham manager? And you know what? I'm going to go out on a left field here. Left field. Everyone's going to disagree with this, but it's also based on the turnaround I started seeing at the end of last season, and I'm wondering, maybe it's Ryan Mason's time. You know, for real. That's just the thought I had, and he will have learned a lot off Ange. But he did make us play better at the end of last year. I don't know. You know, Ryan Mason, he's stuck with the club. He hasn't moved to another club and come back. I'm just wondering. But hopefully we don't even need to go down that path. But I wouldn't be upset, man. I wouldn't be upset. Ian Barron, I've slipped in the bath. Oh, shit, man. I hope you're young enough so that when you fall over, it's still called falling over. Because you reach that age where it's called having a fall. You know you're fucked when someone says they've had a fall. That's not good news. But falling over is funny. Done a 180 spin and cut my back open. Oh, God. Been to the hospital, get the cut gelled. I feel terrible. Put on strong painkillers. Are you putting down? No, man. Just enjoy the painkillers. What? Not too much, but just a little bit. You know, you might, sorry to hear that, man. I hope you get well. Horrible. Mountain Bushman, stajma, evo ništa. Mi smo spremni. Wow, Ikramudin Gina. I've got that vaguely right, man. Evening, Jacob's clone. What do you mean, Jacob's clone? If anything, he's my clone. I'll tell you who. What? I wonder if I've got. I haven't even found. I didn't even look for a picture of Paul Trevillion. Let me have a look here. He's like me from the future or past or something. Do. What a dude. What a dude. I didn't realise he was like nearly 90. Where is it? Oh, sign up for latest news. Go away. This dude. There we go. That's who I'm having on. Look at him. Fantastic. I can't wait for that. I saw him. He did he was on the Steve Perryman podcast a while ago. And he's just fascinating. And one of the things that he said, which I think is pretty cool, is he's never grown up. Never grown up. He's still a little boy. And, he's had a pretty amazing life. So can't wait. Can't wait. Because I like hearing old Spurs stories, I mean, I like to give you lot a few, but, my first game was, 1980-something. And this was 1937, so there's a whole wealth of knowledge there. Be fantastic. Jacob's clone. You're sorry, and hello, man. Morning, Paul Hippies. I'm sure Ange is here to stay. Let's hope so. Let's face it, the other thing is if he goes, I'll lose half my viewers. I don't want that, because I want you all to stay and get brainwashed with Tottenham so that you're here forever. I'm sure he might be asked at the press conference and he'll give some Ange-like answers. Mark N. One small... Oh, here we go, Mr. Stats. I haven't done a stat thing. Maybe I could do that today. I'm having a day off. I might, if any ideas pop into my head, I might do little things. So, Mr. Stato here. One small fact, we have lost 5 points with injury time goals against us, but we've won 8 points with injury time goals. Fantastic stat, man. Ironic Kane will get an Arsenal badge for top scorer. I know. Who'd have thought, eh? You can't. I don't know. Life, eh? It's a funny old thing, isn't it? Jamie Git. Been watching vids on YouTube exposing the NFL. Oh, you've been going down... Hang on. The truth is out there, man. Truth is out there. The truth is out there. Tin foil hat time. exposing the NFL and how undeniably fake and scripted it is. Yeah, I heard Jacob say something like, what was it? It's changed from a sporting thing to an entertainment thing or something. I don't know. I don't watch it anyway. I'm not fussed. Scripted. So I think so. The hypothesis is that NFL is now just like wrestling. It's all done ahead of time. I don't know. I do agree with though us all having to drink out of cardboard straws so that Taylor Swift can fly her private jet around. Well, she sold that. Apparently, she sold her private jet. You know, there's me doing recycling and trying to limit the amount of electricity I use, and she's just roaring around the fucking skies. Take that, planet Earth. I'm Taylor Swift. Ben Kaufman, Jack Hargreaves. That's it, man. That's it. Hey, Jack didn't have one like this, though. And I think he trimmed it. Ikramuddin, Gina. Sorry, Paul, I was joking. No, it's all right, then. Jacob wishes he would look as you. All love, mate. South Africa in the building. Don't get donnered. Whatever. Nice to have people from all over the world. All over the world. What else has been happening? What else have I heard? Hang on. I've been having messages from my Spanish correspondent. I don't know if I've gone through all his material. Have a look here. Do. Not a lot going on here. Clip from someone on Talk Sport. Talk bollocks. Well, it should be. Let's have a look at how the old football comp went after a full week of fixtures. Oh, God, I hate bringing this up because I'm just not very good. It's shameful. Oh, no. Oh, this is really shameful. Okay, let's have a look. It's time for... Yeah, your favourite football competition with no stakes whatsoever. Let's predict the football. Winners of the week, Peter Mack, Future Music on 15 points, Dirty Sanchez, Richie B on 10. I mean, what's going on here? And look, 2. In fact, the only way anyone did worse was by not putting in any tips at all. If you entered, you were guaranteed to beat me. I might just close the league. This is just shameful, you know. Supposed to be an expert football channel. Blatantly obvious. I don't know what I'm talking about, isn't it? You know. David Calvino. Taylor Swift won the Super Bowl. Here we go. Fair and square. Dear, oh dear. The truth is out there. Could it be? Could it be? It's all written beforehand. It's all scripted. Could it be that it was all there to engineer Taylor Swift's new, I don't know, tour or album or whatever she does? I don't know. I know she's buggering up the planet, just going, plebs. I can have a whole plane to myself. But you lot, remember, get the bus. You lot catch the bus. Buses take all those cars off the road. You get the bus. Or, you know, if you're America, you get if you want to go from LA to New York, get the Greyhound. The nice way to travel. It'll take you about 5 days. Might, you know, see some sketchy places. You lot do that to save the planet. While I, Taylor Swift, just go bombing around with devil may care abandon. Ha ha ha. Mark M. Did you see that Son was in a fight with a teammate before the South Korea semi-final game the other week? No. Why his fingers are tapped? Oh, I did see... something did pop up. I saw Son dislocated his finger, but I didn't know that it was a Day-Bar Clay. Let's have a look. Son finger. That's not going to get me anything weird if I search that. No, okay. Okay, Son Heung-min in... Oh, in a table tennis round. Hang on. What's going on here? Happened when some young players went up to play table tennis, and Son and other older players took issue with it. The players exchanged a few words, and Son hurt his finger in the process. It's funny how some stern words can affect the body like that, isn't it? Oh, good on him. Good on him. A bit of respect. Well, he's respected, isn't he, Son? There's a time and a place for ping pong. I've got a dislocated finger. It's bent one here. That one there. Yeah, look at that. It's been like that. The way I got that was, how old would I have been? About 7. And I thought it was really funny to. Anyway, no, that's time for another story. That's another time that. But it's nice to know I've shared an injury with Son. Ben Kaufman, Aussie rock and roll is coming back to the UK. What's this? It's the Cough versus the Cock Scalpers trying to stop me watching Angus Young. Who's trying to stop you watching Angus Young? Why? Who are these people? What? Oh, right. Okay, gotcha. Now I get it. Okay. So what? ACDC are touring, are they? And scalpers have bought all the tickets. It's low, isn't it? I mean, who hasn't bought a ticket of a scalper for something? I know I have. Who's singing then? Who's singing with ACDC these days? ACDC. Brian Johnson, what? Is he back, is he? He is as well. He's been back a while, he only took like a year off. I thought he was done. Tinnitus or hearing or something like that. Oh, well. Not a bad lineup. Well, hopefully you do get... hopefully you do get it. Brian Johnson. Things go on sale on Friday, and yeah, they'll have all their bots in or whatever, won't they? Just jamming it all up. Oh, God, I hate those. You know, one of those good old things from the good old days. Like, I remember queuing up for tickets. Because when you had a season ticket with Spurs, it got you... you still had to buy tickets for cup games. You got a couple of rounds for free, but then you had to buy them. But you used to just go to the ticket office and wait and queue, wait till they opened. And every time I did that, there was no one ever there. But, yeah, better that than all this web shit, isn't it? Where just any old shadowy character could just buy 500 tickets and take them away from people. Just low. Really is low. Yeah, Brian Johnson. Okay, got you, man. Yeah, I didn't know he was back. Bobby K, man. Hello. Be up, Paul, and everyone in the chat. Coming Spurs, I hope you come here for some football knowledge to be elucidated and educated. You know. Ben Kaufman, I want to see an 80-year-old Paul ripping a guitar solo through 20 Marshalls. Yeah. Well, my theory is of these old musos is they're brilliant because they've been doing it all their lives, haven't they? And if they do have physical limitations, they know how to work around it. Like, case in point, Paul McCartney over here, which all the critics were saying, oh, his voice gone and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, he knows his voice isn't what it was, and he works around it, and it was brilliant. It was beautiful. Amazing. Oh, well, I hope you get your ticket, man. I hope you get your ticket. How many people we got? We've got a few people watching here. This is all right. Going all right. What else is there? I'll just hang around a little bit, wait for some chat to tick over. I've got all the time in the world, you know. The Villa game. I'm looking. You know what? I'm looking forward to the Villa game on the weekend because I don't know if you lot have forgotten, but there's a certain score to settle. I think this could be Matty Cash's last game of professional football for a while, lest we forget what he did to Bentancur. Let's hope there's a little bit of payback. And I'm excited that Kamara is injured. Being glad about injuries. No, I am, because he's one of their better players. I'm glad he's out for a while. Gives us a bit. I'll take any benefit. Any benefit. We need to, consolidate our position near the top of the table and keep climbing. So I'll take anything. This chat buggered up again? No. There's no one saying anything. It's just me on my own at the moment. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward, and I hope the referee's a little bit understanding like they used to be. Referees used to know when there was Wolves. When the bloody hell are we playing Aston Villa? Shit. I thought it was Aston Villa. We're playing them soon though, aren't we? Thanks, Mark, for setting me straight there. It is Wolves. Gosh, you call yourself a fan? You don't even know who we're playing. Tottenham, Wolves, Chelsea. What? Aston Villa? Aston Villa's in March. When are we playing Luton? 31st of March, so I'll be talking to Paul Trevillion after that game. Brilliant. We got Wolves this weekend. That's a doddle, isn't it? That's a doddle. That's 3 points in the bag. That always works out well when you're not very humble in football. So, all right, Matty Cash has got another month to play football. You might as well play your best games, mate. Give yourself some memories, because they're going to be your last footballing memories for a while. Thank you for setting me straight there, Mark. You're sorry, and here we go. Is it more conspiracy time here? Let's have a look. Have you seen the NRL video with Graham Annesley? I've no idea who Graham Annesley is, man. Explaining the rule changes for the season. They are designed to speed the game up. I reckon they will look pretty good, but we'll see. How are they going to... I don't know, man. I don't know too much about American football. So maybe Angie's got a point where he's saying other games are trying to speed their games up and get them flowing, whereas football's trying to put the brakes on and slow everything down. Blue cards. Far out, man. Blue cards. David Calvino, big up Special K. I said this on a stream before, but here's Bobby again. Bobby, I enjoyed the stream with you and Kuva. You actually talked about football. Big Archie in the house. Big Archie. Big Archie is. Mark in, we don't play Chelsea because they're in the cup final, and there's an international break as well in March. What? Why? There's nothing to be done. What? Because I know we got that gap because of the Chelsea game. Bloody hell. I'm hoping we get in Champions League just so that we get more games, man, because this is killing me. So what we got here? We've got Wolves this Sunday. Okay, settled. And then we've got to wait a couple of weeks before we play Crystal Palace. And then, it looks like there's a gap. Between Fulham and Luton, there's a gap. It's just stop-start, isn't it? So it's just, international friendlies, I suppose, isn't it? I mean, everyone's done their qualifying things, haven't they? It's all finished. Crazy, man, crazy. Well, hopefully, next year we'll be fighting on four fronts. So, hang on. NRL. Okay. Not NFL. So rugby league, eh? Rugby league. Well, you know, the NRL could get rid of the bunker. The rugby league in Australia call the video ref, the VAR, the bunker. Let's go down to the bunker, and then you got to wait for half an hour while they dissect the wings off a fly. Someone had downward pressure on the ball or whether the ball was forward. Who gives a shit if it kind of looked like a try? That's enough, isn't it? That's enough. That's what I reckon. The same with football. It's like, it's a goal. Maybe if you go by the exact letter of the law, it might not be. But if it kind of looks like it, I think that's the way it should be. If it kind of looks like a goal, it's a goal. It's simple, isn't it? That's my rule revision. Stick that one up your arse, IFAB. Put that in the rules. If it sort of looks like a goal, it's a goal. Easy. I want more subjectivity and inconsistency in football refereeing. It makes it interesting. Because I heard it again on TalkSport about, decisions are inconsistent. Of course they are. They always have been. Ever since the 1800s, you're never going to get the same things happening in different games. Every game is unique. That's why we love the game. It's always different circumstances, and a good referee knows how to manage each game. Not, be a rules lawyer. Pathetic what the game's becoming. Yeah, Ben, blue cards. What? What does that add to the game? I just think it's the most ludicrous thing to have a situation where someone commits some sort of offence, which we don't know. So apparently it's like for dissent, which I thought you could give a yellow card or a red card for. So, I mean, I don't know why you need an extra thing in there. And so, or maybe it's for a challenge that isn't quite a red or something. I have no idea. And they get 10 minutes rest. So they're off the pitch for 10 minutes, getting a rub down or whatever. And the rest of the team just parks the bus. And then they come on 10 minutes later. I'm back. All right, let's play football. Let's go. Refreshed. It's just dopey, man. It's dopey. Hang on, I've got to move the cover on my mic. Crunch. Memberships and super chats are available. I'm saving up for a Rodecaster Pro 2 mixing desk thing. That's my next objective. Hopefully I want to get that in March sometime when I'm out of the financial shit and I can start buying trinkets and baubles for myself. Mark in, I think Big Ange is a man of his word. I'm not worried about the Liverpool rumour. And I'm so sure Liverpool don't want to do business with Levy. That's maybe true. Chats are flying. Hang on. Don't want to do business with Levy. It would cost them more than some of their players. Yeah, well, football's a funny old game, man. Football's a funny old game. Ben Kaufman, bad decisions give you something to talk about down the pub over a pint. It's a good point, man. All of this sanitisation, it has taken that away. I mean, even though people don't like it, but the hand of God, Maradona in the World Cup. How many whinges have we all had about that over the years? I mean, I blame the ref, but that's now gone. None of that. Thierry Henry handballing it in a cheating fashion to get France qualification in the was it Euros or World Cup, knocking Republic of Ireland out. I know it's not always pleasant when you're on the receiving end, but it's part of the game. Mind the gap. Says Jamie. Get Ben Kaufman. Imagine a goalkeeper. What? Yeah. What? Okay, I'll read your comment out first. Don't jump the gun here, Paul. Imagine a goalkeeper gets a blue card. You have to sub 2 players. I saw. Yeah. I didn't read the article, Ben, but I did see a headline saying goalkeepers are not immune to blue cards. I mean, come on. I like someone's idea in the chat. I've forgotten who it was. It might have been Mark N. That a blue card means you go in goal. So you swap places with the goalie for 10 minutes. I think, look, if you're going to do stupid things in football, you might as well do something really dumb. At least that would be funny. That would be funny. Tot Spurs, member of Hotspur Hippie commune. How's it going, Paul? Going well, man. Had a chuckle when Ange was asked after the Brighton game. Ah, yes. If he would prefer to be playing again in midweek to help the team, and he said no, a week on the training ground. Yes, after that performance, we need a bit of time to sort things out. Very honest, without being specific. And I think he, he doesn't. He says what. Like I had a different opinion of that game because I enjoyed myself, but I think a lot of other fans out there were critical of our performance, and I'm not saying they were wrong for that. I get it, and Ange is kind of saying pretty much exactly what a lot of the fans are saying. So he's in tune with them. I'm just easily pleased, I guess, But yeah, and the players know it as well. I heard Brennan Johnson after the game saying they didn't play well in the first half, and there's a way of doing it without being a dick, and Ange is good at that. Mark in. I have Lazio game on. Always followed them thanks to Gaza when he went there. Good old football Italia, yeah. It took him an extra year to get to Lazio. Old Alan Sugar wasn't happy about that. I heard him say, "Oh, football, my £3 million investment broke his knee." God, Alan Sugar was a dick. Did not understand football one bit. Liam Smith, hello, man. Glory, glory, Tottenham Hotspur. That's it. It's a good song. I don't hear that being sung much. I know they play the record after the game, but I don't hear the crowd singing it much. I know when the trumpeter's doing when the Spurs go marching in, which is pretty good. I mean, it's pretty spine-tingly stuff, but I would like to hear Glory, Glory, Tottenham Hotspur. Maybe when we're back in Europe, we'll get a bit more of that. Daniel Sandoval, oh man, big up. One love. Come on, you Spurs. That's it, man. Look at you all saying like, look, you're all social, aren't you? Mark in. The opening game of the next World Cup is in the very stadium the Hand of God happened in. Was that the Azteca Stadium? I do have mild plans to go to that World Cup. That's something I think I can get sorted out. So if I do go to the Mexico World Cup, that World Cup, what the plan is me and my mates will base ourselves in Mexico because I've been around America quite a lot. I don't really fancy going to Canada. Sorry, Canada. It just sounds like a cold Australia. But Mexico, I've been to Mexico a couple of times, and it's a fun place. So base myself in Mexico. But that's a long way off. Something to aim for, eh? Maybe I'm aiming high. But maybe I might be a YouTube millionaire by then, eh? You never know. But it'd be fun. Was it the Azteca Stadium? I remember there's one stadium and there was this thing in the middle and it cast the shadow. It looked like a spider. Oh, that's the burning memory I have of the Mexico '86 World Cup. The spider on the pitch. What became One Love Carnal? It's getting a bit fruity in the chat here. Get a room. Ben Kaufman, Paul doesn't want to see Bobby. Boo. Doesn't want to see. Hey, what are we talking about here? Doesn't want to see Bobby. What did I talk about, man? My brain's gone. Bobby? What? Bobby who? You're going to tell me I'm going to kick myself. Tot Spurs, Mexico, just up the road from Jacob. Make Mexico watch out. Yeah. Yeah, you are. Yeah, old El Paso, man. I was there a few years ago, and like it's you like one side of the Rio Grande, you've got lovely hoity-toity El Paso, and then the other side you get Juarez, and it's all higgledy-piggledy and stuff. It's but yeah, I actually one time. I wonder if I've got the picture. I think I've got it on my phone. So Let me see. I don't know if it will come up if I search for that. Oh, is it? Yes. Okay, that worked. Now, this here, not too clear. Hang on. There we go. Right. So on a road trip I went to in America, we went from Los Angeles to Nashville, and this is what 2016. And we basically hugged the border, the Mexican border, and there's and this was the time when Trump was saying, we need to build a wall, and most of it's got a huge wall. The only place where there isn't wall is where there's like hundreds of miles of desert. So no one ain't crossing that, but it does mean you can jump across the border. That's the US Mexico border, and that's me on the other side. We're to pick our moment when there were no immigration vans driving past. There you go. Look at that. A crime in progress. Look at the arse on that. That's me climbing over the Mexican border. There we go. Statute of limitations. I hope they don't export me for that. Ben Kaufman, Bobby lives in Canada. Oh, right. Oh, see, you had too many dots for me to join myself there, man. Too many dots. Ah, got it. Yep, okay. No, yeah, I know. Well, it's Canada, isn't it? I don't know if they'd let me in, to be honest. I know they're really tight on nefariousness, Daniel Sandoval, carnal is in Latin, homeboy. Carnal. All right. Okay, and apparently we have put a 60 million euro bid for a midfielder from Barca, but the guy is on like 600,000 euros a week. Who the bloody hell's that? Who? Who's earning that? What? What are we after? What? Who is it, Mark? If they're earning that much money, surely I've heard of them. Oh dear, oh dear. Let's see how Lazio are going in. So, have a look here. There goes me standing in Mexico, pre-hippie days. Look at that. No hair, no little beard. Frankie de Jong? Really? No. Sorry, we need more honest sports people who own up to Hand of Diego type incidents. I don't know, man. I don't know. I get it. I can kind of get it. Both Diego and Thierry Henry. I just, in that moment, there's so much on it. You commit the crime. You're willing to do the time if you get caught. But if you don't get caught, I know it's wrong and everything. I don't think I'd do it myself, but I kind of get it. Kind of get it. I think of athletes like Pat Rafter and Adam Gilchrist. He always walked, didn't he? Steve Ward didn't, though. He was a cheating bastard. I remember he knocked his own stump off and just stood there and said, "Oh, it's the wind." I don't know, man. I get what you're saying. I don't know. Part of me kind of, I don't know if condones the right word. I kind of get a little bit of grey area rule bending. I understand it. But it is cool when you get people. I can't remember Pat Rafter, what he used to do, but I remember Adam Gilchrist used to walk a lot. Who wouldn't try to take advantage of officials' mistakes. I kind of think it's almost like if you don't get caught, then you haven't broken the rules. Sort of. That's almost what I think. Like Ange said in a press conference, you know, you can guarantee within 5 minutes of the game starting, both teams are going to claim a throw on. Only one team's right. The other team knows that they don't that the throw on isn't theirs, but they're still calling for it. That can lead to a goal. You know, so I don't know, man. It's a bit of spicy fabric for the game, I guess. And I think if players do that too much, they get sorted out on the pitch. You know, it's like you were saying the other day, man, where you don't get kids fighting over who did the throw on, because it's a really good thought. I didn't really think of that one myself. You know, you just wanted to get on and play football. It didn't really matter in the, you know, you just go, oh, yeah, okay, whatever. You know, I don't know, man. I don't know. De Jong, really? I don't think so. I'm not sure about that. I mean, what is he? So is he nearing the end of his contract? Is that the deal with this guy? Because I suppose there's quite a few players going around now that they're in their last 6 months of their contract, aren't they? So teams will be talking to them. Teams are allowed to talk. Tap them up. Bit of brown paper bag action. Grease them. To get them over. Hang on a second. Are we saying Frankie's one of them? We don't have to pay a transfer fee. He's just out of contract. €400,000. Oh, God, it's just... Derek Smith, golfers tend to own up, unless you're Donald Trump. Apparently, he's a massive cheat. Tend to own up when they infringe the rules. Yeah, I used to play golf when I was a kid on a council run on West Ruislip Golf Course. You know what I was horrified by the other day, actually? So when I'm driving around and I think, right, I want to take a break, what I do is I just look at my GPS and I just go for the biggest patch of green or blue, because I like to walk around parks and reserves, maybe do a little bit of a hike, keep the blood flowing. And it happened yesterday. I went to the nearest patch of green, parked up. It's a bloody golf course. Did you know? I was so pissed off that I looked this up, that there are 83 golf courses in metropolitan Sydney. 83. There are so many golf courses all over the place. It adds up to 10% of Crown land, which is what we kind of call public land over here. There's no such thing as public land. It's Crown land. It's all owned by old fat fingers. 10% of that land is golf courses for the hoity-toities. It's outrageous. The amount of, you know, and then, so they've all got nice grass and all that. Meanwhile, the local pitches that people are playing on are slowly being more and more replaced by plastic pitches. It's the Taylor Swift principle, isn't it? She can fly around in a jet, so we've got to all be careful. Saying golf courses can have all the water and grass they want. You want to play football? Plastic pitch for you. Good evening. Yeah, good evening, Derek. Nice to see you, man. Liam Smith, rumour has it, Madders is scoring this weekend. I hope so, man. Wouldn't that be great? He had to go. He had to go against, who were we playing? Brighton. Had to go. Try to get in the top right-hand corner, just a little bit out. But he looked good. He's starting to look good again. I think we're going to smash Wolves. I'm going 5-0. It's going to happen sooner or later. It hasn't happened so far, has it? But it will. Derek Smith, there's been reports on De Jong, but apparently his weekly demand. So what's the deal with this guy then? I mean, I'm aware of him, but I don't know. Let's have a look. I'm just going to have a quick look at him. He's 26. Oh, I thought he was way older. What? Way older, but, you know, what do I know, eh? Barcelona. I suppose he's won loads of shit, has he? What's he won? He hasn't won a Super League. Or, what do they call it? Champions League. Has he? No. La Liga, Copa del Rey. I'm not too aware of him, to be honest. Not too aware of him. So, I mean, I've heard the name. See, you don't come here for football fact, do you? But it depends if he wants to come to Spurs. That's a big thing that Ange cares about. Why do you want to come and play for Tottenham? But I think our football is a really good advert. It looks like, I mean, look, we last transfer window, we beat out Barcelona and Bayern München, didn't we? For 2 players. So, pretty good. Derek Smith, the golf courses are funded by the membership, etc., aren't they? Yeah. But it's still large plots of land that are cordoned off for the rich. And there's 83 of them. 83 golf courses in Sydney. Why do you need 83? Oh, I bet that's more than London. I bet that is. I mean, no number of golf courses in London. All right, 131. Okay. God, well, London's got an issue as well then. Twan 55. Hey, Paul. It's Anthony, the Yank you introduced to Ange a year ago. I met you when I went on Jacob's show, and you and I spoke. I'm not worthy. Of course you are, man. Well, welcome to the channel, man. Nice to see you again. No, don't call yourself a Yank. American. Countries are stupid anyway. Don't worry about countries here. Let's Hotspur Hippie channel. We have no borders. No regimes here. Tot Spurs. De Jong was offered a new contract extension with lower wages and said no. So now will be sold in the summer. Well, we're not paying him that much, are we? There's no bloody way Tottenham Hotspur are going to pay him 400,000 euros a week. No chance. Mark in, Von der Ven and Ced Romero and the Dragon are the strongest players at the club. Ah. And Sarah and Vic are his good buddies, but everyone is family in the team. They look like it. Like they look really quite happy and chuffed after the Brighton game, didn't they? There is a bond there. That's something special. Don't get that. You don't get that at Manchester City. Don't get that at Arsenal. I think Liverpool have got it a little bit. And I think they're going to want to do some stuff for Klopp. They could get a domestic treble, couldn't they? But apart from that, it's Tottenham. Tottenham. We're the ones everyone's watching. Wonder how high we can get out the league. Oh, what? It's even more. De Jong earns 721,000 euros a week. I mean, surely I'm worth 10 grand. I mean, you could get a minute out of me. Wow. Per week at Barcelona, making him the highest paid player in La Liga. By distance. Story must be BS. So, yeah, I don't know, man. But look. If money is his major motivation, I don't want him at Tottenham, really. You know, we've had that before. Thanks. No worries, man. Yeah, that's it, man. There's no borders. No borders. Mark in. Swedish kid we bought is supposed to be the next De Jong. Well, we don't need a De Jong then, do we? We've got... Lucas... Bergvall. That's it. We got Bergvall. Oh God, that was like a workout in the gym. That was. I had to concentrate so much to remember. Hey, here we go. Alexander Hilton steak. Because of Ange. That's it, man. David Shear. Hello, man. Nice to see you. Member of the Hotspur Hippie commune? Memberships and super chats are available. Smash that like and subscribe. Well, I don't feel like such a dick saying that now, but I don't like to say it too often. Nice to see you. G'day, Paul Cooper. Copper. G'day, Paul Copper. Hello, man. Oh, look at this. David's gifted a Hotspur Hippie membership. Let's have a look. Drum roll. Rohin Kumar, welcome to the commune, courtesy of David Chia. Nice to have you in. Thank you very much, David. Very kind of you. That will help me get my Rode Procaster 2 quicker. All these little things. Silly, isn't it? I really, yeah. I'm not saying I'm going to plough every cent I get back into this channel because I want to have some fun, but then buying this piece of equipment to me is fun, so it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Twan55, wow, De Jong earns a couple grand more than I do. I know, man. And I'm a school teacher. Well, you know, it's nice to see teachers are getting recognised at long last, man. I mean, see, when's all this money? You know, oh God. I mean, like, if I don't know, you earn that sort of money for a year, and then you just play for who you want, wouldn't you? Just for nothing. Do you know what I mean? How much money is enough for people? 1255 Bergval in the house. That's it, man. Tot Spurs. I'm a low Paul. I thought you were going to combust then. I know. Did you feel the power? Did you feel the power? I had to concentrate so much, you know, I need a bit of a recharge. Oh, that's better. Feel better after that. David Calvino. Oh, here we go. Kev Knight, hello, man. Nice to see you. Hey, Paul, good catch you. Matty Cash's obituary may read, run over by a juggernaut. Who's driving the juggernaut? Who's? I wonder if they're having, like, they're putting names in a hat at Tottenham in the dressing room. Who's going to have the honour? You know, Romero's bunged his name in, maybe Big Vic. His goalkeepers maybe can get away with a little bit more. Who else would be in there? Maybe Bentancur might stick one as revenge. Basuma could take him out. We've got so many players that could take him out. Papa Matsar. We've actually got really strong players, haven't we? Porro's a mongrel. Destiny can stick. God, actually. I'm trying to think of any players that actually need protection in our team. Maybe Madison. He's more of the dilettante, isn't he? I don't think Madison would be sticking one on him. Run over by a juggernaut when attempting to cross the pitch at White Hart Lane. His legs can be found still looking for his arsehole. It's just cast to the four winds. Brilliant. Yeah, I wouldn't. Matt Cash, I might call in sick that day. Sorry, Gaffer. Got a bit of cock sprain. Derek Smith, I saw a Farley TV sketch today. It's the Impressionist. I don't know. Phone call between Ange and Harry Kane. It's not my thing, that one. You know, Mark N, do you reckon Big Ange will get the barbecue on for the team at the end of the season? Oh, he might do. Get some souvlaki going. You're in Sydney. Best souvlaki is at Zach's Quality Meats in Belmore. Very good. It was funny. What was funny? Oh, okay. Yeah. I know. Impressionist. I don't know. It's just not my thing, man. I find. Hang on. There's two. There's that. And what's his name? Connor something. I just find some of it a little bit. I don't know if cruel's the right word. You know. I mean, like, everyone knows that Harry. You know, he's got a quirk with his voice, and I just find it's easy, isn't it? It's easy. to just emphasise something like that. You know, I think Impressionists, they emphasise people's quirks a little bit. I don't know. You know, and all the no trophies thing and all that. Fuck off, mate. You know, bark in. And that is why Barcelona are struggling with FFP. FFP's buying a lot of people in the backside, isn't it, eh? 12.55, lol, I'm 56. I want one of those. What? Derek Smith, not as funny as HH recharging. Yeah, I've got to do it once in a while. Just, you know, regenerate. 12.55, Donnelly to take him out. So it doesn't hurt us. Oh, okay. This could be like a bit of an initiation ceremony, could it? Just, okay, kid, you know, time to fight for the badge. Oh, if I was Matt Cash, I'd be shitting myself. He knows, man. He knows. And what I was saying earlier was, I don't know if I finished my point because I got distracted. Referees back in the day used to understand, and they would, you know, they'd let you stick one on as a bit of a leveler. They would let you do it, and then they draw the line at some point, you know. So let's hope that we have an understanding old school referee. Or at the very least, we disguise it so we don't get a yellow card. 55, Destiny could do some damage. I know, we've got so many players that are capable of putting it about, which I like. A physically strong team, you know. David Shear, all good, Cobber. 4:40 a.m. here in the West. 4:40 a.m. Where are you, man? Oh, yeah, you're in Western Australia. I'm thinking, where's that? Okay, Western Australia. Wow, you're up early. Cool. Thank you very much, man. I forgot it was early here. Mark in. Leave it to Richie. There's another one. Or Richie, Romero, Dragon Sheen. So many, man. Wow. There's no soft touch about Tottenham, is there? There really isn't. Matty Cash was the new lead Boyer. Yeah, what a knobhead that guy was. David Shear, Kimmich allowed to enter talks with Spurs as long as Spurs takes Dyer back. Look, man, I ain't having him in any part deal. Anyway, it doesn't matter because he's at the end of his contract, doesn't it, Eric Dyer? Unless there's a secret contract that we don't know about. But, you know, what we can take him back and then kick him out again, can't we? 255, he's taken out two of our best players, yes, and almost ended one of them's career. I know. I'm all for a little bit of it might even be a little tunnel touch-up. Matt Cash, don't call in to work that day, man. Oh, chat's flying through here. Perth, right, yes. David Shear, thanks for putting on a great show. Thanks for watching, man. It's you lot in the chat keeping me going here, man. Because as usual, I got nothing for you. I might do a video later today, I might not. But at the very least, if I'm not about, I will be doing a watch-along for the game against Wolves, as I've been reliably informed. It's Wolves, not Aston Villa. Well, I woke up, I just thought it was Aston Villa. Thanks, David. Thanks for your support, man. 12.55, yeah, but we need them for the running. David Shear, gee, are we building a side? I think we are, man. I think we are. I'm hoping we start smashing teams now. I really do. We got the band is back together. The boys are back on the road. I want to see it kind of get to where we left off before the Chelsea game. Be nice. Rob, oi, is that an L or an L? Oi, is that an I or an L? Rob Oi. Cash is just another player against other teams. Come Spurs, he turns into Vinny Jones. I think he's going to. What? No, no offence here, man. No offence here, dude. Dave O, g'day Paul. Have you heard of the sad passing of Steve Wright? What? Oh, bloody hell. Last of the old school DJ, yeah. I suppose back in the day I listened to a bit of Steve Wright in the afternoon, yeah. Who are they being replaced by, these people, you know? Yeah, John Peel was one that I used to listen to a lot. It's like, David Shearer just do a Vinnie Jones and squeezes Jacks. Well, I'll tell you my Vinnie Jones story, David, which was, it was at Plough Lane in the 80s, and I was right near the corner flag, and Vinnie Jones came over to take a corner, and I shouted something I shouldn't have at him. I was 13 or something like that. I can't remember what I shouted, but it wasn't nice. And he just turned and stared at me and fucked me. The blood drained from my face. I might have even mouthed sorry to him or something like that, because he looked at me, and it's fair enough for him to look at me because I was being a little dickhead. I almost fainted, man. I thought he had the look on his face. I am gonna kill you. I'm gonna rip your head off and piss down your neck. That's what it was like, man. I just fucking. I mean, you think I'm pale? I can get paler than this, man. Real pale. It's so frightening, man. It's the last time I ever did that with a player. I learnt my lesson. David Shearer, yeah, Paul, we are, Paul. Maddison getting fit and a bit of touchback. Yeah, he's looking better and better. Just a little bit of invention is appearing in our team again. That's what I was maybe I was happy during the Brighton game because I thought we were so much better than when we played Everton, because I was bored during the Everton game and I wasn't bored during the Brighton game, but I don't know for sure, man. 12:55 people. Hotspur Hippie is the one who unearthed Ange. Oh, no, man. And look, I've said this before. It's only because I've seen him for the last 25 years. You know, if you'd have seen him for the last 25 years, if you lived in Australia, you'd be saying the same thing. Loads of Australians know who he is, but maybe I'm the Venn diagram between Australian football supporters and Tottenham supporters, and then people who are on YouTube is just me. You know, but I wouldn't have been the only one. But no, I'm not smart, man. Everyone would have come to the same conclusion if they had seen what I'd seen. None of us had heard of him, and this guy in our darkest hour last season swore up and down that the answer was plying his trade up in Glasgow. Well, I was banging the drum, but it was only a dream at that time. It was only I just thought he'd be a really good fit. I didn't think it would happen because it was all Nagelsmann and Arne Slot and all this. And I was thinking, oh, fucking hell, I want Ange. Derek Smith, I'd like to see us elevate our performances well above how we were playing Chelsea. Yes, the time is right. I think so, man. Well, we'll see what gets, you know, we've got a man who's drilling the team, haven't we? Where is it? I haven't done this for a while. Where is it? Here we go. We've got this dude, haven't we? There we go. Get the ball. Get the fucking ball. Jebem ty dobro. Budala. Jebem ty dobro. We got Mila Jedinak, haven't we? 12:55. Something in Paul's voice made me sit up and take notice. I will never forget that. Oh, well, it was nice to pave the way a little bit. That was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Thanks, man. Mark Cavill. Matty Cash will get the ball back flick. Oh, you know, that just made me... I've got too many mirror neurons, man. I felt the flick. Okay, now I'm going to have to move on. I can't stop thinking. It's hurting me. David Shearer. Twice us Aussies had a good day and good day cobber. But Paul was the first to tell the world. Yeah, that's my point, David. Yeah. Loads of Australians know Ange, man. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Bang on cobber. 5:55, fine, but to me, you unearthed him. Okay. Take some credit, mate. All right, man. I'll take the credit. I was first. Actually, something I'm going to do is because I think my first videos about it were in March, so on the anniversary of my first Ange video for Irish Hotspur, I'll do a reaction to it. Just I haven't watched it since, so I just want to see if I, how close I was. I think I was pretty close. You're sorry, and someone became aware of Paul because of Ange. So, well, yeah, that works, doesn't it? Brilliant. And we'll be ever grateful for it. That's nice. A two-way infusion of people with me and Ange as the conduits. David Shearer, exactly, Paul. When we got your back, saw a certain person do his usual BS. Paul was, yeah, well, there's people out there, man, isn't there, Don't worry about them, no. Fuck them. Don't matter, does it? Kev Knight, Paul, I think the rumour simply surrounding De Jong is simply that, a rumour. No substance, as it started with the talk of Barcelona having to cut some financial corners. Levy will never pay those wages. No, it's not going to happen at Tottenham. Not going to happen at Tottenham. Oh, we've got Ronald in. Hello, Ronald. Nice to see you, man. Only one Ronald. Mark N, it's good to see Ali doing better. And he's been to a few games at our stadium. Ali. Oh, Ali. Dele Ali. Yeah, is he on his way back for Everton or something? Oh, look, whether he gets back, as long as his head's all right and he's having a nice life, that's cool, isn't it? I mean, bloody hell, his story was something else. So, hope he's in a good place, is Delhi. David Shear gives another membership. Who's this one plopped through to? Mick Dundee! Welcome to the commune. Did I click that button? I don't know. Let's click that one. There we go. Let's do that one instead. See, when I get my Rode Procaster 2, there'll be none of this me squinting at the laptop, finding, where did I put the thing for the apology? There it is. I'm very sorry, everyone. That'll be at my fingertips. Mark in Munich can't hit a barn door. Cow's ass with a banjo. They can't hit a cow. Mark says they can't hit a cow's ass with a banjo. Oh, are they playing? Are they? Are they playing right now? Oh no, this could be like Harry's last chance for a cup. I can't see them winning Champions League though, to be honest. But what's going on? Half time, Lazio 0, Bayern 0. Oh, it's away from home for Bayern, but the curse of Kane. David Shear, big up Mick Dundee. That's it, man. Craig the Gecko Man. Ange led me to the Hippie Show. How funny is this? All right, nice one. Thank you, Ange. Derek Smith. I went back and watched that Irish Hotspur show. You were very impassioned, and anyone who saw you talking about him would have been buying their ticket for the Ange train. Woo woo on the back of it, mate. Well, it wasn't just me. Look, there's an old school friend of mine in England, and he would like there's me and two mates from school that used to go to Spurs games, and he's still a season ticket holder, and he was telling me that last season he was thinking, I'm not renewing my season ticket because it's gone too far. It's gone too far. But he also follows Celtic as his second team, and it was the news that Ange Postecoglou was coming to Spurs that made him renew his season ticket. And this is like a guy who's had a ticket for 40 years, every year for 40 years, and he was on the verge of cutting it off. That's how bad it was at Tottenham, man. So it's good to things like that were averted. Hang on, I've got news from my Spanish correspondent here. Apparently he's saying that Dyer is on the bench. The for the Lazio game. So they've got a chance of winning. David Shear. Derek, to think 7 months and all that has improved in that short time. It's bonkers, isn't it? Bonkers. The atmosphere was the one thing I knew that Ange would bring. Well, once you've got that, you never know what can happen after that. So I'm just glad that that's happened, really, that the club feels like Tottenham again. 12:55. I'll tell you, as an American, one thing I did not realise, because I did not grow up with the game and ended up loving it while I was living in Europe, was just how physical it is. Yeah, it's less physical than it used to be. It's still physical. You can still get away with a little bit of stuff, but it used to be so much more, man. Whoa. It was so much. I used to think it was more fun. Because the thing was, it was self-policing, like Asarian said with the kids, with the throw-on. Like, most teams would have their, like, an enforcer type. Like Graham Souness, and we had Graham Roberts. Not necessarily dirty players, but players that could, give you a little message. But even that wouldn't get out of hand because, the players would, you couldn't do too much to the other side because you would get sorted out in return. It was it was a good game. It still is a good game, but I still, that aspect of it has kind of gone a little bit. I hope the referee does the right thing when we play Aston Villa. I'll just let us give Matty Cash a little tickle up. Mark in. At least Kane will win that Arsenal badge trophy. Oh yeah, that made me chuckle all day. Yeah, that's it. He leaves Tottenham and wins a cannon. Ridiculous. Ronald M. Sonny had a bit of a ding dong over a game of ping pong. Nothing to see here. Just dislocated finger. Even I've got one of them. Still functions. Run. Speaking of tickets, I just scored tickets to Dead & Co. at the Sphere in Vegas. Oh, Dead & Co. Is that band, is it? I've never heard of them. I know. I thought you too had a residency at the Sphere. Fucking hell, that's an eyesore, that thing, isn't it? Absolute eyesore. Oh. Dave O. When was this show? Paul. What show? Well, the one on Irish Hotspur. Irish Hotspur, he's got a playlist called Paul Hotspur. It'd be in that. Because I used to do a few videos here and there for him. It'd be in that. But don't spoil it. Wait till, I think I did that March the 22nd, 2 days before Conte resigned or was fired. Don't spoil it. I did another one on We Are Tottenham TV as well. I'll revisit that one 1 year on. 12:55. I mean, obviously it's a sport after all, but it ain't exactly dainty. Yeah, took me actually going to see Spurs live in a friendly against Roma just outside of New York City to see how hardcore it is. Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of passion out there, man. A lot of passion. I think it's got a bit of that reputation over here, actually, with people that don't watch soccer. They think it's a bit of a soft game. No, it's not a soft game. David Shear, dare I say it? Whoa, what happened there? Dare I say it? The players actually happy, like the Hoddle, Aussie, and Gary Mabbutt era. Oh, they were happy days, man. Happy days. What a team that was. Always puts a smile on my face. I've got that feeling back now, though, so can't complain. Dave Cheer. OFC, we were winning then. Oh, of course we were winning then. Well, let's start winning again, eh? Dead & Co. Members of Grateful Dead and John Mayer. Okay. Yeah, Grateful Dead ain't my thing, man. Dave Cheer. Paul, show him your dire impersonation. That was... I don't know, man. You can go and sync that one out as well. He's kind of gone, isn't he? He's gone. He's yesterday's news. Again, that might be on the Irish. I've got that one on my channel as well. I redid it. I redid that one to add some special effects in there. Should we play it? No. Eric Dyer's in the past, man. Eric Dyer's in the past. Speaking of the past, I was going to end it there, but Yasarian's coming with no doubt. Oh, God, comments are flying in. I'm going to end it soon, folks. I'm going to end it soon. Smash that like and subscribe. Because the more I get likes and subscribes and stuff, the less tempted I'll get to just halt everything and say, I'm just going to spend 2 minutes talking about a VPN. I don't want to do that. Yosarian, I recall seeing Paul on YouTube saying how Ange, when he was at Celtic, would be great at Spurs. I'd never given Tottenham a thought prior in my life, but now forever emotionally connected. That's it. That's the good thing about Tottenham, man. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. You know what? I'm looking forward to when Paul Trevillion comes on, Yosarian. You know, I like a bit of history, and for Paul, who's an artist, there's loads more in viewing now. So, my big news: I've been in contact with a guy called Paul Trevillion, who you might remember from he used to do a comic strip called "You Are the Ref," and he's had a fascinating life. He's done all sorts of stuff. He's about to celebrate his 90th birthday. He's a die-hard Spurs fan, absolute Spurs nutcase, man. And he's telling me his first game that he went to was in 1937 against Everton. He saw Dixie Dean, so I can't wait. That's going to be after the Luton game, and it's going to be fun chatting to him. It really is. Bit of history. That's what I want. Remind people of history. There's only so much I can do, so it's nice that people are around that can do so much more than me. I mean, I want to, you know, if he's been seeing it since 1937, you know, he would have seen the development. When did Spurs start getting this philosophy? Because that was in the Peter McWilliam days. Peter McWilliam would have been managing Spurs. So I'm fascinated to know what that was like to see, even before Arthur Rowe. Mark in. Conte has piped back up again about his time with this. I saw I saw a headline something about that, but I didn't read the article. And knowing the way this Google feed thing works, it'll have disappeared now, won't it? I won't be able to find it now. Oh, here we go. Is this it? Conte, it's not enough just to entertain. My teams have to win. Well, did he say anything about Spurs? This is just a puff piece. He's playing Subbuteo. Oh, I can't be bothered. Can't be bothered. He fucked us up. What can I say? Derek Smith, Norman, bite your legs, Hunter. Dinsdale. Dinsdale. Ron Chopper Harris. Dave Mackay. Yeah, Jimmy Case, hard man, hard characters. Good football. They're all good footballers though, man, aren't they? You know, I know they could put it about a bit, but they could play. Bloody hell, they could play. You know, I mean, one of the more recent ones, I guess, would be Roy Keane, and even that's a while ago now, isn't it? Patrick Vieira, I think Roy Keane was better, though. 12:55, Paul, last compliment. Why is the last one? This is it, is it? Then you're going to become all trolly. Re Big Ange, you were just so effing adamant about Ange, we're taking zero effing doubt. That's right. Not a hair on your beard when in any other directions. We need Ange. Yeah, I know. That's what I wanted. I knew it'd happen. Oh, I didn't know it'd happen coming to Spurs, but I knew if he was at Spurs, it'd be the best thing I could have imagined. So I'm glad. Ronald, have you got that Mozzie tonight? But no, it's not been around. It was like a Harrier jump jet. It was big, so at least it's easy to spot. But the thing I find about mosquitoes is usually I only catch them after they've done the bite. I don't know if they've got, even though this thing's like zzz, and I'm wondering how come you don't feel them until you don't even feel them bite. It's like anaesthetic or something. And look, there's a mozzie bite. That one there. Where is it? That. There, bastard. Terry Naylor. Yeah. He could play. Terry Yorath. Derek Smith, you need a team to win. Conte never had a team here at Tottenham. Yeah, he never. Yes, you're right, man. There was no. I mean, you can't just bollock a team into bond. I mean, maybe that's how you get them to bond, is you bollock them so much they kind of, they gel together to spite you. But that ain't going to work in football. Not a chance. But and Jazz, straight away. Anyway, look, folks, on that bombshell, it's time to end the stream, man. It's time to end the stream. Thank you very much for keeping me company. It's been a pleasure chatting to you all. I'm going to have a nice day off, lounging around the couch, maybe a musical cigarette or two, because I haven't done that for a while. Listen to some music. Maybe I'll watch some Spurs stuff. Maybe if Jacob's... Is Jacob streaming today? Have a look. She'll sit back and watch a bit of that. Where is he? United Spurs of America. Because I don't really watch much Spurs stuff at the moment. I can't hack it. There's only a few channels I'm watching. He's got nothing scheduled. Nothing scheduled. So we'll find out, eh? Twan, that's something for another time, man. You get me onto music, we'll be here all night. Usarin, yes, I Aldareas Fakaraya. You see, Usarin's a fairly new fan, and even Ego knows that what Aldareas Fakaraya. It's not to dare, is to do. All right, well, hey, you know what? Thanks for everyone commenting. As usual, I come here with empty hands, and you supply all the food. It's great. And if you click like and subscribe, thank you very much. If you ain't, I get it. I get it. And if you're watching this afterwards and it's distracted you from whatever shit's going on in Planet Stupid, because there's more in 24. There's always just bloody more in 24. Then I've done my job. Thank you very much, folks. Brilliant. Peace and love, man. Peace and love. Oh, hang on. Shit. I forgot. I've got to do... Oh, the people who gave me money. Just one more thing. Like, I'm an egalitarian, but, got to pay respect. David Shear gifted 2 memberships. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. All right, folks. I'll end it there. Peace and love, man. Peace and love.